Right. While we have you, make sure to give all the speed gaming channels a follow, and all the runners a follow.
Let's see if we've got that set up properly. Oh, we got 2 out of 3. All 3 of these guys are really good follows. So, you know, and Elm doing a lot of the Link to the Past stuff. Sloters doing a lot of Metroid. He actually, come to think it, Sloters was in the 2v2 on the combo randomizer. And she does all sorts of interesting stuff outside of Super Metroid. So as usual, being this being a randomizer, we don't have to do Serious Station, thankfully.
Yep.
You'll have to watch.
But it's cutting out the most competitive part of Super Metroid, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Here they go. Sloters, I know, does not use the Moonfall. I believe Elm and Sheedy will. Yeah, Elm did not. Oh, maybe Elm does. Oh, looks like nope. Sheedy's the only one using the Moonfall.
Yep. Which definitely already gave him the lead there.
At least for a little bit.
Yeah. So it's cool, and that's like a very recent trick that was discovered. So it's cool seeing the type of advantage it can give early on. Though there's not many places that it can come into play.
It's actually going to be. It could come into play a little more in the randomizer, depending on what areas they need to go to. And here we go, Morph Ball in Morph Ball. How boring.
Yep.
So what I'm going to ask you, what do you think is going to be the second non-morph, non-energy tank item? Usually we ask just what's going to be in the ceiling, but given that energy tanks are about 50%, more than 50% likely. So what do you think we're going to see first?
I like Power Bomb a lot. Power Bomb opens up a lot of the game. It's a great option because it lets you blow up bomb blocks, of course. And it can put you in some pretty dangerous situations.
But what major item do you want to see? So we're getting an E-tank in the ceiling, so far pretty vanilla.
Okay. I'm not sure. How about you?
Let's see. You know, my favorite item is Space Jump. I always like to see Space Jump early because a lot of people aren't really good at using it.
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like I'm decent at using Space Jump. So. And Justin Bailey 13 says on Screw Attack. So yeah, Screw Attack's a nice item to get early. It opens up an easier gauntlet check if you want to do that, and just makes going through everything much easier.
Oh, Slivers. I think he was trying to open up the missile pack down there in the old Orion room.
So it looks like we have items fully randomized, just to point out, because they did get an E-tank at that first missile site. Unfortunately, it means when they get down to Bomb Chorizo, it's pretty much the only place they can go right now. It should be either bombs, Screw Attack, or Speed Booster. It has to be one of those 3, or Power Bombs.
Yeah,
it has to be one of those 4 things. Yeah, it has to be one of those 4 things. Otherwise, the runners will not be able to progress. So let's see what it is. Elm, the first to get there.
Yeah, and that's part of what makes Randomizer a very strategic game, because there's the logic behind it, and if you start to understand the logic, you kind of understand where you're supposed to go next to find your progression items.
Oh, so this is unexpected. We have Bomb Chorizo fight. Did I miss them getting bombed somewhere?
They got a Speed Booster.
No. Okay, so in the normal randomizer, the Bomb Chorizo fight only happens if you have bombs.
Oh, okay.
So I did not see them pick up bombs. So I'm thinking that they might have changed this a little bit to just automatically make the Bomb Chorizo fight happen.
Yeah, they definitely didn't get bombs. So I'm guessing they just let him fight it no matter what.
Yep. So here he's going to use so at this point they can go to Gauntlet using the Speed Booster, but they won't be able. But getting out would be difficult. More likely they'll just go the normal way. It is possible to get out of the Gauntlet area with Speed Booster, but it's a very tricky short charge. Here we go. Now we got some Power Bombs. Yeah, it's always nice to finally pick up those Power Bombs. There's so many things that are locked off to you without those Power Bombs. I'm going to check the back of Gauntlet. I like this play. See what's there. Just a couple missile packs.
Vanilla Gauntlet.
Oh, and here we go. I didn't even see it, but Slaughter's already in Kraid's lair.
Yeah. That was so fast, I didn't see it happen.
Like, how did he do that so fast? Well, that's what the area randomizer does.
I'm guessing it was the path to a Torian, maybe?
Oh, Elm decides I don't want to go there yet. Cheaty also checking those back gauntlet items. And Cheaty also going back up. Looks like I'm gonna guess Cheaty's gonna go to Gauntlet.
So just like
here we go.
the vanilla game, you have to kill all 4 bosses to access Torian, correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
Cheaty, I like this play from Cheaty, checking the 230 missiles. The last called that because it's the last pack you typically pick up in 100%.
Yeah.
Picks up an extra pack of power bombs. Ideally, you want to have 15 just in case you don't get Ice Beam, or in case you end up having to do some hell runs. In that case, in order to do a Crystal Flash, you'll need at least 11 power bombs. So.
Yep,
okay, Sloater's
the rest of the ammo.
Yeah, Sloater's the first to hit Kraid. See if he can get that quick kill. Oh, it's gonna be he's not getting a quick kill. He's got only missiles. No supers. That makes the Kraid fight a little more difficult.
Kraid has a fighting chance.
We'll see how good Sloater's is with a normal Kraid fight.
Yeah. Actually, this part of the boss fight is pretty annoying to deal with. He has a lot of projectiles flying around. Those can knock you off the platform. It takes a little while to get back up there, especially without high jump boots.
And the other fun part about this, it's going to take 10 missiles to kill Kraid here. So, and he only has 10 missiles. So if he misses any, he's going to have to farm some or use charge beam. Or except they don't have charge beam, so he'll have to farm some. It's easy to forget that they don't have. Oh, there we go. Kraid down for Sloaters.
Cheaty checked underneath the old Mother Brain tank, but I didn't see it was down there.
Well, he has 5 more power bombs, so I'm gonna guess. No, wait, we saw the extra power bomb pack. I did not see what Sloaters picked up.
Kraid gave some super missiles.
Get the super missiles after you fight Kraid.
Yeah.
That's where randos can be a little trolly for you.
I mean, it's just logical if that's the thing that destroys you as a boss, right? You want to guard that item. And that's what I never understood about these video game bosses. They never protect themselves.
Cheaty going to check the Billy Mays room. I like this. There's 2 items there he can pick up.
A nice little mock wall. Ooh, more super missiles in the Kraid E-Tank room.
And let's see what's at. More supers. Okay, so Cheaty will have an advantage when he gets to his Kraid fight because he'll actually have supers going in.
Neither runners are checking that missile pack in the right side of that room. Yeah,
maybe I missed it. Maybe one of them checked it going in. Hopefully it's not anything important.
Yeah.
So far, the only major item we've seen is Speed Booster, so a lot more things to find.
Yep.
Okay,
if I had to make a guess, there's probably more items in either Pink Brinstar or Upper Norfair once they reach those areas.
Yeah, let's see where Sloaters is taken now.
Looks like Meridian. Oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy.
And Sloaters is going for it.
Well, Sloaters knows what he's doing suitless, but usually you don't do suitless in this area. At least in RBO, you would do suitless in this area coming back, but not going in this direction. So
Elm is going to be checking that firebomb door over on the right side of the surface.
That's smart.
Yep. And then you can run Gauntlet directly after that.
Cheaty going.
Bombs will make it easier.
Cheaty going the so-called meme route direction, taking him to the upper part, the part right before Kraid's lair.
Spazer.
Oh, it takes him to Meridian as well. It's a okay.
Oh boy. All right, Elminster.
Oh, it's Sloaters. Oh, Sloaters! Did he save anywhere?
I don't think so.
So just to oh, he did save. Okay, that was really smart because those enemies in Meridia hit for a ton, and he has no suit. So Yeah,
did a good prediction, thinking that, oh yeah, I might take a random hit and die.
Yep. You know, a couple hits, low on energy. Yeah, those things just will kill you very quickly without a suit.
Looks like Cheaty ended up in upper level.
Yep. Oh, and Elm doing my favorite shine spark of the game to get through Gauntlet.
Yep.
Let's see if he gets rewarded with anything.
Let's go, major item.
And bombs.
Hey,
there you go. Bombs.
Not bad.
Bombs.
Not great, but not bad either. At least for you know, maybe some access.
Well, it does avoid soft locks. You don't have to quite pay as much attention to your power bomb count, which is nice.
Yeah. Nothing like getting soft locked in the gate room in Green Star.
Yeah. Okay, where is? Let's see. Sloters looks like he's gonna follow this suitless Meridia.
Yep. S in chat.
Cheaty taking a save. Looks like, yeah, looks like Cheaty's gonna do some Bubble Mountain hell runs.
Yep, not a bad strat. There's plenty of items to find there.
Yep,
on both sides.
There are.
Though I'm not sure Cheaty has the items. He doesn't have bombs, so he doesn't have the items to get over to the left side of Bubble Mountain.
Oh, you can do you can do a wall jump. You have to run from the save room.
Oh, even without high jump boots?
Yeah, it's a trickier wall jump. But Cheaty's gonna go Crocomire. I think that's probably the smarter play. The nice thing about Crocomire is most of those rooms are not heated.
Yeah.
And there's actually, let me see how many. Let me think about it for a second.
Like
I want to say 5 items. I want to say 5 because you got grapple, you've got the missiles near grapple, you got the cosine room, you've got the actual Crocomire item itself, and you've got the early power bombs that you can get there. So that's gonna be 5 items there versus 7 in Bubble Mountain. So it's pretty good either way.
The cosine room.
That's it. Yeah, that's not an uncommon one for hundo runners to forget.
Yeah.
In fact, I do believe we've seen that. I think I've seen that happen in a hundo race.
Elminster is getting out of Meridia there.
Yeah, Sloters, also out of Meridia. He's gonna check the back of Gauntlet. And he'll find out it's not worth going all the way through for a couple missile packs. Very interested in seeing what Cheaty finds in. Oh, he's. Oh, this is a problem. So, not having charge beam is where this. So he can't back up for. He can get ammo, but Crocomire can get very difficult if you don't get him all the way. Oh, come on! Doesn't quite have enough.
Oh, soft locked. Unfortunately.
No, he's not soft locked.
Can you get items off of those bullets?
Yeah, Crocomire will give you ammo. Unfortunately, his energy's so low. Right now, he's getting just energy. Yeah, power bombs aren't going to help him.
Oh, got a missile. Oh, got 4 missiles, 6 missiles. All right.
Yep. And Elm going up red tower. Let's see where that takes him. Sloters is going to get his bombs at the regular Gauntlet spot.
Oh no, Crocomire doesn't want to behave.
You know, the Crocomire is in general not that difficult, but when it goes wrong, it can go really, really wrong. I've had this fight that Cheaty's having before, and it just, oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Cheaty saved before this fight, so it might be a huge cost to die here.
And Sloters doing my
But if he saved, you know, it might be worth it just to die and try the fight.
Yeah, he saved in the business center area, I believe.
Well, luckily he got more ammo coming.
Yeah. Sloters picks up his bombs. He says, I don't care about those missiles, so I'm going to go back out the way I came.
Uh-oh. Has to be careful. His lava can be
that energy is
deadly.
Yeah, that energy. He very smartly uses super missiles on those yapping maws so they can't grab him.
Yep. Using the power bombs to get through.
Yeah, that acid will kill you very quickly without suits. Actually, it'll kill you fairly quickly with suits, but without. Oh boy. Okay, let's see where Elm's headed now. Oh, actually, this is probably exactly where he wants to be. He's into the first area of the Green Brinstar area. There are 4 items right here. There are 2 items down in the Edekun's area.
Has bombs, so can't get soft locked.
Yeah, has bombs and power bombs. Yeah, he's not gonna get soft locked. Wow, we've seen quite a few power bombs now.
Yeah, a lot of ammo in this area and some health.
Yeah, you made a good point. Cheaty might be better off at this point just resetting.
Yeah,
this is getting really bad.
It's gonna be a long fight from here on out. Like, I'm not sure. Even with full energy, the best we can hope for is like he can only get 5 missiles max. So, and each missile only moves Cockmore back 1 space. Yeah. So you gotta do the math here. You gotta do the time math.
Yeah. Hey, and Slaughter's picking up the Spazer beam.
Yep.
So at least he's got, I mean, Spazer's, you know, the long-lamented Spazer. But it does give him a little bit of an upgrade to Pea Shooter, so he's probably likes that.
We'll see what's in these 2 items before Edekun. Yep, and Cheaty just goes
Spring Ball!
Nice.
Okay, run validated for Elm.
And Charge Beam, okay. That means Elm is in good position now.
Yeah. I mean, in all seriousness, Spring Ball, there's a lot of things that'll open up for him. A lot of good movement you can do with that. Yeah. Looks like Slaughter's is head towards the wrecked ship, except it won't be the wrecked ship. It puts him right back in Meridia. These door transition where it takes you the other way are just weird. Oh, and now, and Elm picking up Wave Beam. So he's
now
down.
Has Ice Phaser Wave, so
yep.
Really good beam combo.
Yeah, he'd like to get Charge Beam. Obviously, Plasma would be nice.
The second strongest beam combo in the game. Not bad.
Cheaty checking the Ice Beam area. What does he find? An E-Tank. So it'll be interesting to see if he goes back to Croc. Maybe he goes back the Croc Speedway.
Ooh, Gravity Suit.
Oh, nice.
That's huge.
Oh, Brinstar is where you want to be. Because we've seen all the goodies seem to be in Brinstar.
Yeah, now all of Meridia is open. Like, this is a huge
easily open.
And grapple beam. Like,
it's always nice to find Gravity Suit before. It's nice to find Gravity Suit before grapple beam. Because with grapple and ice, you think, okay, if I find high jump boots, maybe it's required suitless, but nope.
Now you know that you're pretty much set to take anything on and not have to deal with going underwater without a suit.
Yep. And super missiles at Spore Spawn super missiles.
Yep. And plus, getting the gravity suit here means that he can also get the items down in the charge beam or behind the charge beam statue.
Oh, you don't need the gravity suit for that.
Yeah, but it just makes that move faster.
It makes it easier. All 3 of these guys are more than capable of doing the Shine Spark instead of just running through it. But yeah, it is easier just to be able to run through it. Actually, fun fact that that ledge above the in the waterway area is the exact length you need to charge a full Shine Spark. You actually don't need to actually short charge.
Developers knew.
So it's a really good place. It's actually where I learned to short charge because you knew if you got it before you got to the end of the ledge. Oh, and Plasma Beam! Nice!
There you go.
Wow, this is
now has the strongest
well, except for still no charge. Okay, let's see what's in this waterway area.
Oh, it's Elm?
Yep. Yeah, and with the gravity suit, you can just run through. He runs right into those missiles. But he'll probably keep picking up ammo until he finds the charge beam.
Pink Brinstar treating Elminster very nicely.
Okay, and let's watch Slaughter's for a second. He's going to do that early X-ray check. This is very dangerous. He already screwed up the beginning, so he's going to reset the room. This is a tricky thing to do. You got to do it with a bunch of D-boosts. He does have bombs, so there is a backup there.
But not a healthy backup.
Yeah. We'll see how many times he tries this before see if he gives this up. Nope, he's gonna try again. Oh!
Oh no! Elements are in lower Norfair. Or not lower Norfair,
No,
but
not yeah.
lower Norfair room.
Yeah, it's Norfair, but it's still a heated room, so.
Well, interesting that he was taking damage from heat with a gravity suit.
So one thing I'll point out, without a suit, I believe those spikes are, it's either 60 or 80 damage. So what he wants to do is damage himself off the waivers, so that he's got iframes when he lands on those spikes, and that makes that doable.
Yeah,
oh, and we're in Meridia.
The E-tank, so nothing much to get from X-ray room.
And Elm bomb jumping up there because he doesn't have high jump boots.
Yeah, unfortunately, looks like Chibi and Slowers are both getting not getting rewarded for taking extra time to you know, do Crocomire or do X-ray check.
Yep. X-ray was just an E-tank. I don't believe he picked it up. Well, no, he had 2 E-tanks for it. He did pick it up.
With 2 E-tanks, I see for picking up a third.
Yep.
Especially if you intend on going to, say, Meridia without a suit.
Okay, so it looks like Elm's gonna commit to a little bit of Meridia here. Now that he has gravity suit, I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
Oh, and Slaughter's in the criteria area of the wrecked ship, or the wrecked ship area of criteria. That's probably the better way to put it.
Just a
reserve tank. I don't know if he actually meant to get that.
Side.
And missiles.
Vanilla missile.
Cheaty with his bombs. Let's see where this takes us. Oh, or into the wrecked ship. Okay. So we're gonna see some Fantoon action from Sloters. And seeing as how in the last tournament race Sloters did new route, this will actually be a much easier Fantoon fight than he's gotten used to, because he'll have, even though he still has no suits, he'll have a lot more energy. The new route any %, typically you're only gonna have 1 E-tank and no suits. He's gonna have 4 E-tanks, 3 of them full, and no suits.
Yeah, really give that Ghost what for.
Let's see what's in Aqueduct. Some more supers.
Cool blue ball.
And regular missiles.
It's cool seeing all this tech that you don't get to see often in the other runs.
Well, that's one of the cool things about randos. There's some tech that you only get to see in randomizers, and if we see Sloters pick up spring ball, he loves that spring ball, and he knows all the tech on that one, so we might see some cool spring ball strats from him.
See, Elm's gonna try and microwave boxing here. And
okay.
Destroy it.
So, when did he pick up charge beam? I missed that.
He picked up charge beam before entering Pink Star, I think.
Okay. I did not see the item there. Whatever it was, he doesn't want it.
Alright, going for a full half. Oh, that's not good. Good backup strat to switch over to the grapple beam.
Well, in fact,
jump.
The grapple beam is the intended way to get through this room. It's also the worst way to get through this room.
Yep.
When I first got this game, I spent many hour cursing this room and grapple beam.
Yeah, it's a bit of a finicky item for sure.
And that last
don't really like it.
No, and that last tower is just terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what's here. Supers.
More ammo, and then gonna go fight Dragon.
Now he's got his choice of strats. We'll see. With his energy count,
Yeah, you might not wanna.
Yeah, the
grapple.
grapple.
Microwave, and I think microwave is.
Yeah. He'll use the microwave. With this energy count, grapple and speed booster strats are probably not the smartest thing to do. And the microwave strat is the quickest.
Maybe a hybrid microwave grapple strat.
Okay.
Entering the great fight. Oh, somehow missed the.
Oh, look at what Slaughter's found! Various at the left side super missiles. Oh.
Very good.
Oh,
Doesn't have to worry about heated rooms now.
nope, not at all.
And it doesn't matter so much now, but reduced damage too. He does have more than 2 E-chains at this point.
Yeah, well, the various suit for this going through, like, he's about to go through the spiky death room here, and with various suit, it'll cut that damage down to 1/4, because the way it works in randomizers is the environmental damage is only taken away with various suit to make it more valuable. Whereas in a regular vanilla game, the gravity suit will take away that environmental damage, spikes, heat damage, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So spiky death room becomes, well, less death.
Yeah. Less of a spiky death and more of a
Yeah. It's still dangerous, don't get me wrong, but it's a lot less dangerous. And he's gonna check this E-tank, and he doesn't have grapple beam yet, so he's gonna have to jump and just
good jump, but
and he's just gonna, yeah, I don't blame him here. He's already got plenty of power bombs.
Yeah.
He's got regular bombs.
It takes quite a bit of time to get back from that area.
Looks like Elm's not gonna check the plasma beam yet.
Oh,
maybe he's gonna go back.
Items. I think just going for some.
Oh yeah, those are just missiles in the
okay, going down
so
to
doesn't need that.
These lower rooms.
Yeah, he'll probably save and check the sand pits.
I did not know you get past the wall like that.
Yeah, there's a little hole in there.
Oh.
Okay, and Slaughter's opening that door so that when he comes back through this way, he doesn't have to kill all the enemies again. He's gonna check one of the most annoying rooms in the game. It's not the worst room in the game, but sure is annoying, getting past these worker robots. In the vanilla game, it's a missile, so typically you don't see this room except in Hundo.
So I'm guessing at this point, so for some reason, gravity doesn't prevent heat damage in this mode.
That's correct.
So Elm needs various suit.
Elm does need various suit, but he's gonna find it once he finds his way.
Once he finds that, he's pretty much in go mode.
Yeah. I mean, there are other things that would be nice to have. Like, it's nice to have Screw Attack in Lower Norfair, and it's nice to have Space Jump, but in terms of need, and it's nice to have High Jump. But in terms of need, no, he doesn't need anything else but Varia. But he'll get his Varia once he finds his way to the wreck ship, because that was a pretty easy spot.
Yeah.
You want to move over a little bit more there. There we go. And it's just power bombs, so no, he's not going to pick those up. Okay, let's see what's in this first sand pit. Now let's see what's here. Oh, Screw Attack and Sky Missiles. Nice. Yeah, so Elm there's a good chance Elm doesn't pick that up. Well, no, I take it back. It depends on if he...
Once he wreck ship more.
Yeah, he might not...
Once he gets that area, he's just gonna go.
Yeah, I think once he gets that area, I think he's gonna leave that wreck ship area. So I think there's a good chance he doesn't pick that up. So that'll be nice for Sloters, because that'll speed up his Lower Norfair once he finds it.
Yeah, but an interesting question now, though, is where is the entrance to Gold 4? Where is the entrance to 4?
Where is the well, and for that matter, where is the entrance to Lower Norfair? We haven't seen it yet.
True. My guess is maybe the right side of wreck ship. That's always an option.
Oh yeah, maybe so let's see somebody go. Yeah, that would be a good move for Slaughter. See if he goes to the Forgotten Highway direction to get to Meridia. We don't see that very often.
Yeah,
see that mostly
really out of the way and a huge maze they get through. I mean, doesn't Elm have a spring ball? So
he does.
Might be easier, a better idea for him to try it, since they'll make that maze way less time consuming.
Yeah. Okay, so there's one more item in this area, besides the gravity suit item, and he's gonna check that real quick. And it's just missiles. Is he gonna?
Okay.
He's gonna take that. Looks like he's gonna go get those power bombs. Which is surprising. I thought he skipped power bombs in a previous spot, but I guess he really wants them. But that gives him the 15. So he hasn't found Ice Beam yet, so he knows he can get through the Metroid rooms, plus He has various suits, so he probably doesn't have the need to crystal flash anymore, but does give him that ability. Oh, and there's space jump.
Wow. So screw attack and space jump in wreck ship.
Screw attack, space jump, and a various suit in the wreck ship area.
Yeah.
So while two of those are not needed, yeah, that space jump and that screw attack are certainly not needed items, but I like to call them luxury
Makes it
items.
very easy.
Yeah. So if he sees Lower Norfair, he's probably just gonna go for it. He does not have, without gravity suit though, he would still have to do a lava dive there.
Elm going for crystal flash.
Yep, he's doing some heated rooms.
Definitely has enough ammo, and then some.
Yeah.
Gonna go check wave beam room.
Yeah, this is one of the worst rooms for heat damage. There's so many things that can go wrong here.
Probably doesn't have anything worthwhile.
Well, let's find out. And missiles. So you are correct. Good news for Elm is even if he has enough energy to get out, but he also has enough ammo to crystal flash if he needs.
Yep.
So he should be fine. Meanwhile, Cheaty headed for the wreck ship, so he's going to pick up his various suit pretty soon. His energy count even better than Sloter's was when he went to Phantom.
I was gonna be checking this entrance to Lower Norfair. Well, I guess the exit to Lower Norfair.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he can do this or not.
Well, okay, it looks like there's a different style of entrance to there, so maybe.
Yeah. Okay. So they took away the blocks. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Well, let's see. Leads back to criteria, but can get all the energy back, which is nice. All your ammunition back if you so choose.
If he goes down this door, he goes to someplace else. So we'll see what that is.
Nope, it's in the back.
It's okay. Same thing. Send him right back. Okay, right? Because
fair enough.
Where put him? He's area randomized. Certainly make.
Flash.
I like this twist of the area randomizer. I know. There is some debate if, there are rumors out there that we're going to have another randomizer tournament. Maybe doing the area randomizer tournament might be a neat twist.
Yeah.
On it.
It's very interesting to see how they make it so that the areas loop into each other. Makes for some very interesting route decisions. Even more so than just items.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, Cheaty on his Phantoon fight still. Now I'm gonna check the speed booster area. Let's see what he finds.
Oh, Sloter's is making his way to Pink Prince.
And a reserve tank, and he picks it up. So I wonder if Elm is picking up all these extra reserve tanks and E-tanks. He may be thinking of going into Lower Norfair without a suit, in case, just preparing for that in case he finds it. Oh, there's that charge beam.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember where it was at.
Oh, right, okay. I caught the spring ball. I did not catch that was the charge beam. So there's that charge beam.
Yeah.
So Sloter's is looking pretty good. He's going to pick up that gravity suit pretty soon. So, item-wise, that might put him in the lead. On the other hand, if Elm manages when Elm goes to wreck ship, I don't know that he's. Oh, there's the ice beam. He's got the full beam now.
Yep, it was on the left side of the lamp.
Yep. So when Elm goes to the ship, he may not bother to check all those extra items. So he has that advantage. Yep. Especially if he can find high jump boots somewhere. Yeah, and Canadian Owl pointing out very rightly, we have not found Lower Norfair and we have not found Turian, so... Yep. So we're just gonna pick up his gravity suit.
I'm still betting on right side wreck ship. Cheaty now is gonna be picking up his various suit and his screw attack and space jump.
Yep.
So that's definitely gonna open up the game to him.
Yes, it will.
Yeah, and Sloter's now it should be pretty excited about a situation that he's in.
Yeah, he's in a really nice situation.
So the race is actually fairly close, considering, because Ellen's going to be searching for wreck ship, I think, right now, because obviously doesn't have the heat resistance to take on Norfair really. And then once he gets your wreck ship, gets that Varia suit, probably won't even bother searching for space jump.
No. Yeah, I think once he finds that Varia, he's just gonna go try and find Lower Norfair.
Yeah.
Oh, and Astral Slide making a very good point. Slaughter's not checking waterway, but I don't know what else does he need at this point. He's pretty much in go mode. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Slaughter just needs to find Lower Norfair, and another place we have not seen. We haven't seen we never did see what was behind Crocomire since Chidi had such a trouble with that fight.
Yep, and now Slaughter's in a fortuitous decision found himself in Meridia once again.
Yep.
So that's really good for him. Now
yeah. Also,
straight to Dragon, and then might find himself
Yeah, there were some places we did not see. Elm did not check Plasma. I think he only checked one of the sand pits, and we've not seen Shack Tool. We also didn't see the beach area or the waterhole area, so there are quite a few items that we have not seen in Meridia.
Well, to be fair, we probably won't see Shack Tool today.
No, I think you're right.
Based on the amount of time that it takes to get through that.
No, there's not going to be a reason for Slotus to check there, but those are places.
Rest in peace, Shack Tool. My favorite enemy in the game.
So you're one of those that doesn't like to kill Shack Tool then, right?
I do not.
I like it. I feel satisfaction. It's just satisfying. It's a satisfying explosion. It's just.
I think as long as you kill Shack Tool the first time you enter, then you leave, then you come back, and then you don't kill Shack Tool.
Oh, there you go.
I can deal with that. It's just letting him do all that work for you and then killing him after just leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
That's fair. Okay, Elm's gonna go up from the Lower Norfair area.
This leads to
Vanilla?
Vanilla.
Okay, Slaughter's gonna microwave his snake.
Into right side, was interesting. We haven't seen this entrance yet, so.
Actually, I think we saw it from the other direction.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we saw it. I think we saw it. Yeah, there. Chidi did this from the other direction.
Okay. But not a whole lot of reason to go through these rooms.
No. Elm's still picking up power bombs. I will point out, though, it's not as much of a time sink. I think one of the reasons why Elm's picking up so many items. Keep in mind, we're not hearing the item fanfare, so you're not losing 7 seconds every time. You're losing like 1 second. So
yeah, definitely more worth it to pick up all those all the ammunition that you need, especially that you don't want to only have 10 missiles, 10 super missiles going into Mother Brain. It's not a fun time.
So Elm going the reverse Forgotten Highway.
Yep.
I don't think we've seen the other end of this yet.
So I'm guessing this would probably lead into the wreck ship, though.
I don't know.
Because then that might mean that the other end of this would be, it leads to,
let's see, we're gonna find out right now. Oh, wreck ship.
Yeah, it's Vanilla. So yeah, that is where we go. I was wrong. Right side does not lead anywhere.
So this is actually good for Elm because this should lead him to doing Fantoon. By the way, oh, okay. They changed another thing. I did not. Normally, in the randomizer, you can't get that item before you kill Fantoon. So.
Yeah, that's interesting. God.
Dude, he's got 50 power bombs.
I didn't know that there was no water in that room without power.
Yeah, I didn't either. But like I said, in Vanilla, if you go there backwards, or in the total tourney randomizer, if you go there backwards, you can't get the item. But given that would be a major item in the total tourney randomizer, I think that's probably part of the reason.
Slaughter's just down with Dragon. Is probably now just going to go searching for an entrance to Lower Warfare. But we now know that it's not right side wreck ship, so that means I don't know, really. I don't know what that means.
It
Maybe
means
vanilla,
someplace.
like-
It means someplace that we're not thinking about is leading to Lower Norfair. Not to mention someplace we're not thinking about leading to Turian. So, I'm trying to think of where we
I'm
haven't
guessing
looked.
it's vanilla Lower Norfair.
You know, we haven't gone there. Yeah, nobody's gone to the Lower Norfair elevator yet. So maybe now that Sloters has gotten through Dragon, maybe we'll see that. Cheaty picking up his space jump, so that'll be good for him.
Yeah. See if he makes that. Oh yeah, he did get the sweet time.
Oh, here's another area so we have not seen. Sloters going
yeah.
out of Meridia, the sort of side back way. I'm not sure what you call it.
This is probably going to be the entrance to Lower Norfair.
Or to Turian.
The right direction.
Oh, the direction doesn't seem to matter. Oh, there you go, lava dive. So Sloters the first to find.
Because it would have to be the correct direction.
Yeah. No, actually, we've seen it. We see it not always go the correct direction. We've seen a couple of times where it just takes you going back the other way.
Oh, okay.
Meanwhile, Cheaty checking X-ray and sees that there's just an E-tank. He doesn't want that.
Yep.
And Sloters is in Lower Norfair. So I will officially put Sloters in the lead now.
So does that mean that maybe back door, like Lower Norfair, leads in the Turian? You know,
it could.
That'd be incredibly lucky.
That'd be pretty wild.
Yeah, and Sloters gonna make quick work of.
Yeah, that'd be really good for Sloters if that's the case.
Yeah, because like you said, if it doesn't matter on direction, or the map is edited to where that you can enter goal 4 from the right side.
Yeah.
Right, entering big old room, but has space jump, so
yeah.
Doesn't even
so
go down there.
Let's see what Elm does now. I bet he'll just get out of the wreck ship and try and find his Lower Norfair location. And indeed, he does. Sloters has everything he could possibly want for his Ridley fight. He's got plenty of supers, full beam combo.
Yep.
Doesn't need much else.
Elm has his Varia, so now, but he's got quite a ways to reach Lower Norfair.
Yeah.
He's got to make his way all the way to Meridia, and then
this is where he got
make his way to that one Meridia.
Yeah, this is where he's got to think about where he hasn't gone and where he hasn't checked.
Yep. I actually really like area random.
No, this is really cool. I like this. If there's any admins listening, I think this might be the way to go. This would be awesome.
Yeah, right.
I am all for this as the next tournament. Not that I have any say in such things, but put my vote there.
Do you have to route, obviously your progression items and access, but you also have to route access in general.
Yep. Well, and one of the things we've seen in the weekly randomizer races with the total tourney random is that everybody kind of knows what the standard routes are, and the odds of whether going up or down in Red Tower and things like that. But this throws that all out the window because you don't know what
any concept.
So.
And then once you have a vague idea of what needs to where, then it becomes an even bigger question of what's the quickest way to get from point A to point B.
Exactly.
Because Super Metroid, regardless, is still a very movement-heavy game. So
yep.
Different rooms take you can take a few seconds or up to 20 seconds to get through a SEC room.
It looks like I got some people in chat going through what we oh, did we just find Turian? Oh, looks like we did.
Oh.
So Elm knows where Turian is.
Yep.
So that'll give him a bit of an advantage. Ah,
Yep.
got me.
Top of Red Tower. Makes sense though.
Yep. I don't think we'd seen that.
Because and it's a entrance from the left side, so it makes sense that it would be there. I think it might I think you might have to enter from the correct direction.
For Turian, it's possible. I don't, like I said, I've only this area randomizer is only a few months old, so there's a lot of ins and outs to it that I don't yet know.
Yeah, have to figure out the logic before you can truly run this.
So the question becomes, does Elm find Lower Norfair fast enough before Sloders finds Turian to catch up?
Yeah.
And I would say Cheaty's still a little bit behind just because he hasn't done the Meridia area yet and Fair or Turian yet.
But has is probably gonna get Ice Beam at this point.
Yeah, he'll get items are not an issue. The items are all pretty well placed and easy spots to get. So
I think if he goes up the Lower Norfair elevator, well, that will put him in Meridia.
Yeah,
So
Elm looks like
a good idea.
Elm's in Meridia, so he's in the right area.
Yep.
You see that Lower Norfair spot.
See if he heads the correct direction, which means he'd have to head up from this position. Oh, unfortunately, doesn't get a shine spark. Oh no, going the wrong way. Having trouble getting into that vertical shaft there.
Okay. Slaughter is trying to decide which way is better to go here. Looks like they'll let you break the tube from the top. I don't know if that's always the case. Yeah. Ah, Cheaty's doing something different. He's going... So this area that Cheaty's in right now is the way in the vanilla game, if you're not a speedrunner, the first time you play it, this is how you typically get up to that Bubble Mountain area.
Yeah,
he's gonna check the... Yep, he's gonna check the door towards Lava Dive, and let's see what he finds. And he's in Green Hills. That's not where he wanted to go.
Yep. Well, can he get into Pink Brinstar from this direction, going left?
I don't know.
If so, it'll be good, because then...
Yeah, because then he can...
Basically gets into go mode.
Yep, there we go.
Yep, gonna get his plasma beam, gonna get his gravity suit.
So he's essentially the ye old meme route, so-called. He's gonna get his stuff down here. He'll get his gravity suit. So here you're gonna see the charge to get the
waterway without the gravity suit.
Yeah, gravity suit.
I'm having a little bit of trouble figuring out where to go.
Well, Sloders too. Sloders is like I said, it's Sloders finding Turian before Elm finds Lower Norfair and gets through it. So
yeah,
I'm
it can
still
be a
putting.
little disorienting because like not only do you have to think, all right, where haven't I? But then once you know where you're trying to go, how do I get there?
Exactly.
Oh, I haven't been to top of Red Tower yet. Well, how do I get to Red Tower?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm still gonna give Sloders the advantage here because once he finds Turian, it's just go through Turian, whereas Elm actually has to go all the way through Lower Norfair once he finds it.
Yeah.
And Sloders at the Forgotten Highway. It looks like he's getting close, maybe. Oh, I'm getting grabbed by the yapping mall.
Oh,
yeah, this was the one of the nightmare things when you played this game the first time.
Yeah.
Grabbed by that guy, he's like, no! Wait, and in the end, it doesn't matter because it's part of the Forgotten Highway, and you don't ever go that way.
Yeah. Well, looks like Elm's got the right idea because he'll probably go through this room, go back to the speed booster area, and then exit through the top of Meridia. So Elm's probably going to end up in Lower Norfair at this point.
Before Sloders finds Turian.
Yeah, because Sloders has to get to Red Tower. I'm not sure Slaughter's isn't on the right path to get there yet.
No.
I can't remember what the entrances to Red Tower even were.
Yep.
Like I said, area randomizer is pretty disorienting. But it's very interesting though.
But this extra added element of randomization just makes this so much fun.
Yeah.
Oh, Cheaty's gonna get his gravity suit. Hopefully it continues to the other side into the Green Star area. And he'll be in item-wise, he'll be good to go.
Yep, now we'll get...
Unfortunately for Cheaty, he has to find Lower Norfair and Turian.
Yeah. Has Cheaty beaten Dragon yet?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, because it just had gravity, and getting through Maria without a gravity suit is a big challenge. So likely not. I don't think
Elm's found it. Elm's got Lower Norfair. So now the question of, can he finish Lower Norfair before Floaters finds Turian? Elm doing a gravity jump. First try, nicely done. And not having that space jump and screw attack is going to make this a little bit slower. He doesn't have high jump boots, so worst for him in the game. I suspect he'll do bomb jumps. Some of you might remember, it is possible to do a wall jump to get up there. But some of you might remember Elm spending about a half hour trying to do that in a randomizer race last summer, and please, Elm, I don't want to see that again.
Yeah, hopefully learns from experience.
Well, in fairness, he did not have bombs that time. His only choice was to do it or give up. So,
okay.
So a lot of props for him for trying as hard as he did to get it. And he also has Ice Beam, so you can use Ice Beam strats. So that's another option for him.
And that might be what he's going for.
Let's see.
Yeah,
he's gonna go for the Ice Beam, looks like. Yep,
it gets
nicely done, Elm.
That saved a lot of time.
Yeah, that's a lot quicker than doing the infinite bomb jump would have been. Although Elm's pretty good at the double infinite bomb jump, so he would have made a quicker work on it than doing this single bomb jump. Doing a very nice amphitheater. Just jumping just right over all those space pirates.
Slaughter finds himself back in Upper Maria.
Yep. See what he decides
Looks
to do
like he's thinking at the moment.
He's thinking about it.
Where am I? Where have I gone? Where should I go?
It's always fun to watch when you have that pause. You're like, they're just thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, where do I go next?
See the cogs working.
Yeah, because I believe it was Slaughter's that very early on got to this spot and ran through it completely suitless.
Alright, you're gonna be taking that pink elevator, I think. Yeah, taking the pink elevator. Yeah, pink elevator hype. You're never gonna see this.
Oh, this thing? Oh,
you're never gonna see this thing.
the toilet bowl, as it's often called in Hundo.
Yeah.
Although I had an interesting conversation with, I want to say it was Rumblemans, about what the toilet bowl versus the area in Lower Norfair near Screw Attack and the vanilla way of getting there, where the water just runs out. And I said that's more like a sink or a bathtub than a toilet bowl because the water doesn't come back up.
Well, I call the golden chorizo there, I call him Kel, because it's a room full of orange soda and it's balancing the entire thing.
Nice. So Elm's in his Ridley fight. His energy's a little bit lower than he might like, but he's more than capable of doing this. Now, Elm being Elm does RBO, so he doesn't have that worry.
Only needs 20 charge shots.
Yeah, and he's already used some of those supers. That'll help him out.
Oh no.
Okay, but there we go.
And done. Wow.
Yeah. Very nice Ridley fight. Doesn't even check the item. I don't think Slaughter's checked the item behind Ridley. At this point, the only thing they could get that would be of any use would be high jump boots. Slaughter's check. Let's see what he finds. Oh, I think he already went through this circle, or maybe that was somebody else. I forget.
It's pretty hard to keep track of as a commentator where people are going.
Well, there's three of them, three different. Yeah, I agree. Pink Shark Slaughter's is completely lost right now.
Yeah.
So this is truly a race. Elm knows where Turian is.
Yep.
And he doesn't have much further to go.
Has a slight knowledge advantage, but doesn't have the area advantage. So.
Nope. So it's a race to Turian. One runner knows where it is, the other one doesn't.
Where's the elevator gonna take him?
Yeah, I agree, Lemon. Until and unless Slaughter's finds Turian before Elm does, I agree. I'd say Elm is in the lead.
Okay, so there, Red Tower. No, not that way. Oh wait, is that the right way? No, it's not the right way.
I think it's the other way.
Yeah, but anyways, I don't think he could have reached Turian from that room anyways.
Where does that go? Oh, nope, there it is. Oh, and Slaughter's takes the lead. Counts as Turian. Oh my god.
Oh, don't have to watch the gold for cutscene.
Yeah,
that's quality of life for sure.
That's a relief. Elm's still picking up ammo.
I'm gonna be exiting out the back of Lower Mount Fair. Oh, decides it goes. Nope, nothing worthwhile.
Slaughter's using grouping strats. He did pick up bombs. He did pick up bombs. I think Slaughter's forgets he has bombs.
Well, they've been running for.
Oh no, he never picked up ice beam.
Oh.
Oh, okay, yeah. He didn't pick up ice beam. Okay,
because never ever went to the left side of Bubble Mountain.
Right. Okay. No, he didn't because he was checking. By then, he was basically in go mode. So this will slow him up a little bit, but not enough, I don't think, for Elm to catch up.
And definitely has enough health to tank these.
Health is no problem. He doesn't have high jump boots, so baby skip won't be a thing. It's doable without high jump boots, but the time you lose is not worth. It just takes too much time for it to be worth what would be the time save. So
even these miniature beams, though.
So he's gonna get he'll get the refill.
Yeah. And has plenty of ammo to do Mother Brain 1, so this shouldn't be an issue. It will take a few more shots to get through Mother Brain 2. Plasma beams don't make a cinch.
Yeah, I believe it's 30 shots without Ice Beam. Ice Beam being the weakest in terms of damage addition. So it doesn't change that much. Not like when you go from Plasma to Spazer, where it's 20 to you go from 20 shots to 60 shots. Anytime you have Plasma, you're
just happy.
Yeah.
Alright, Elm is entering Turian now as well. Heading up the elevator to Turian Shaft.
Ah, there you go. And a few interesting comments in SRL. Cheaty saying my brain wasn't ready for this today. And
definitely a coffee. A coffee.
Using some words that I won't repeat on the air, talking about Varia fixes, the Varia randomizer being the one where you can customize, and I believe this comes from the Varia randomizer. And Slaughter's just laughing at everybody. So in the end, Elm's not that far behind. Oh wait, okay, so
Slaughter's just trying to do
Slaughter's is gonna do Slaughter's is gonna do a crystal flash. With that much ammo, you may as well.
Yeah, you still have plenty to work with. Might make the Mother Brain one just a little bit tighter.
Nah, he's still got more than you'd have. He's got more super missiles than you'd have in a typical any % run. So typically in an any % run, you're only gonna have 10 supers, and probably 20 regular missiles. But 15 and 12 is gonna be even better than that. So.
Very cool, giant spark strats.
Yeah, well, without the ice beam, he's got to use the speed booster strats for that.
And done with Mother Brain 1. So
that's a good question, Astroslide. Does he save time versus the, just taking the energy refill? You know, that's a good question. I would say probably does, maybe a little bit, because you have 2 less door transitions. But, yeah, it's questionable.
Yeah, probably not too much.
On the other hand, I saw him win a race because of, you know, if you do a quick, in this case, because he had to damage himself down, maybe it saves a little less time, but, because he had to empty his reserve tanks. Because keep in mind, the baby's only going to take you down to 1 damage, including the Elm doing the same thing. The way Elm did it was better, because he already had empty reserve tanks. And so he was able to just do it. He didn't have to damage himself down, he didn't have to empty those reserve tanks. And doing it that way definitely saves time.
Yep. Let's stand up.
And, yep. Slaughter's gonna do a stand-up glitch. I suspect Elm will too. They both have the right number of tanks for it.
The freeze. Is that what you tried to skip? There's also another one too.
Yeah, after all, you know, it just amazes me how you can go in a randomizer, go completely different routes. Do things, you know, just your in this case not go mode item, but your go mode location, completely different things.
Yeah.
And they're this close. I love this. This is great. And
definitely was the match we were looking for today.
Yeah, absolutely. We may have gotten started late, but these guys have delivered.
Yes. G also doing a very good job with this race.
Yeah.
Now is just trying to figure out how to reach Lower Norfair.
Yep. It looks like Elm didn't quite get the stand-up glitch, so he'll lose a little bit of time to that. And time for the escape.
But Cheaty actually finding the back door for Total Norfair. Which, that's really good.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that works too.
Yeah, cuts out half of the entire course. Like, and it was at the top of the Meridia 2. Cool. Nice to see that, like, the routing choices could actually, like, save you a lot of time.
Yeah.
Getting through these areas.
Absolutely. Okay.
Like saying, it really goes to show, like, it's gonna be not only about, oh, where's my progression items, but where's my progression areas, but also what's the fastest way through said area.
Slaughter's almost done with the escape. Elm's on his Mother Brain 3, and Chi's gonna hit his Ridley fight very soon.
And done.
And Slaughter's is done with an official SRL time of 1:04:07. Chi to Slaughter's.
I mean, not bad considering how lost Sloter's got there.
Oh, he was lost at one point. And Elm just behind him with some choice words that I won't repeat in SRL for Floater's finishing a little bit ahead. Meanwhile, Cheaty's in his Ridley fight. He's going to start off with a bunch of supers.
Yep.
And
playing ammunition, playing energy.
And go ahead and watch the credits here. It is going to still tell us where everything is. I believe they also try to describe what the transitions are, so we'll see what see how well. Since the last time I saw one of these, we'll see how much they've improved on that.
Oh, during the credits, it does that.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. And it's really got a hand to the developers of these randomizers. They've really gone above and beyond to make these things.
I'm doing a very nice job with the escape. And Elm is finished with an official SRL time of 1:05:44. So GG to Elm.
And GD done with Ridley. So now just needs to I think still needs to do Dragon at this point.
Looks like we got who do we have with us? Elm, how you doing?
Pretty good. This is fun.
That was a lot of fun to watch. So what are your make some comments? What do you think about that race? What do you think about that whole idea of the area randomized as well?
I was the one who suggested it, which felt like a bad idea after a while because we didn't get a great turnout. But like we hadn't featured it before, so it's like kind of was the obvious choice for me. But so I totally forgot that the Meridia Tube was an entrance, and I could have done Lower Norfair if I remembered that existed.
Yeah, yeah, it puts you into the back door. It really cuts out half of it.
Yeah, it was actually really interesting because you were searching for Lower Norfair, but you had already found Turian. Sloters was searching for Turian and had done Lower Norfair, so you guys were kind of each searching for your own thing, and it was kind of who was going to find that spot first that they were missing.
That Turian entrance could be easily missed because like the Red Tower exit where the gate is next to it. I don't remember what was there, but it was really distracting whatever it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. I felt like besides missing that exit, I routed really smart. Like I tried to put more emphasis on finding areas and checking items that were close to that, so that I could find Varia, because I knew Varia was the one item I still needed.
Yeah. We kind of suspected you might get your Varia suit in that wreck ship area and then just leave.
Yeah, so do you think it's a very large difference from a normal randomizer in terms of the routing decisions you have to make?
Oh yeah, because you end up in all sorts of situations that you would never be able to normally. So like, even just being in Kraid's area without any missile or without any supers, is a big thing.
Yep, yeah, and I that's what I liked about. So in the regular total tourney rando, it's gotten to the point where those of you that have played it for so long, the routing has just become so optimized. So I actually on the air put in a request that thought maybe this might be the next thing for a tournament. Not that I have any say in such things, but I mean just that added element of the area transitions, having to find those just adds that whole new element that maybe we need.
It's neat. I don't know if it has like the backing or the player base for a tournament, at least to be
not yet.
the entire tournament. But like the fall tournament coming up for Link to the Past Randomizer is going to have matches with like wildly different settings able to be chosen by the racers. So,
okay.
So it could maybe fit into a format more like that, where there are multiple types of randos in the tournament. But standalone, I don't think it would make it.
Yeah, maybe not.
Bracket with it. Definitely an interesting concept, though, and leads to some very hilarious situations.
Well, yeah, and it was showcased very nicely. So hopefully we'll get a better turnout for the 11 o'clock race. Now that people have seen what this is all about.
Yeah, if you're lower tier runner, you don't have the fastest times, but hey, if you have some good gambling decisions, you're good at poker, you're good at blackjack, you can really maybe take first.
Or maybe win a race.
Yeah.
I don't know about taking first. Yeah.
Well, I mean, first in the 11 p.m. race.
Yeah.
It might be a little bit risky.
yeah, absolutely. So Elm, also, just want to congratulate you on the air for taking the combo rando tournament. I stayed up very late to watch that, so that was very enjoyable.
Oh, that's thank you. That's really cool. I wasn't sure how many people would stay up for the whole thing. It went well into the night.
It did. But that second race, oh my god, that was amazing and a lot of fun to watch. And fortunately I was able to stay up for it because it was worth it for the time. So just wanted to congratulate you for that. So that was, like I said, a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you.
Meanwhile, Chidi, coming up here.
Chidi getting his Turian done. Anything else you'd like to say, Elm?
No, I think that's it for now.
Okay. Are you going to do the 11 o'clock?
I might, if I'm around.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I'm thinking of signing up for the commentary. I wasn't expecting doing an area randomizer. When I saw that, I'm like, oh boy, here we go. Because I've only seen one of these like once, so. Thankfully, I seen him once because so I actually knew what I was talking about at the beginning. But and thank you for choosing this because this has been a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, well, I'm glad at least we got some people to bite because it was I think it from what I can tell it showed off really well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, thanks guys. I'll help out.
You're welcome.
Alright, so we'll just be finished up here with Chidi. I don't think any of the runners picked up a high jump boots.
No, we never saw high jump, and I missed the credits, so I didn't see where they were.
Yep, Elminster definitely found a lot more items, though. At least was forced to check a lot more areas.
Yeah, and actually I should have asked about it. He did pick up a lot more ammo than the others did.
Yeah.
Because in terms of majors, he didn't get as many majors because he didn't pick up the space jump and the screw attack.
Yeah. To be fair, that is, plenty out of the way.
Oh yeah. No, he was in. Once he found that various suit, he was in go mode. There was no reason to check the rest of the wreck ship area.
Yeah.
At that point, those items were only useful if you found them on the way.
Did not need a coffee break at that point.
No. No checking his Tinder, so. Chidi gonna save. I think that's smart. He, definitely wants to finish.
Might as well.
Yeah, no harm in saving here. At this point, it's essentially the vanilla Super Metroid. He's gonna go for the speed booster Zep skip, but we'll see if he gets it.
All right.
And he does.
And does. Very cool. And has more than enough ammo to just spam supers. Well, actually, just gonna spam normal missiles.
Well, the first 6 shots you want to use regular missiles anyway, because when you're breaking the glass, when you're breaking the E-tank, not the E-tank, when you're breaking the glass, you just need projectiles. There's no more damage done with regular missiles and supers.
Okay.
Once you get past that point, then what he did is he wanted to save those supers for the Mother Brain fight. And you notice he stops at 15. So he's going to use his charge beam here until the ketchup comes, and then he'll finish Mother Brain 3 off with supers. He's a little like me, I'm guessing. Even though it's only 20 shots with Charge Ice Wave Plasma, I find it easier to use supers than it is to use charge beam. So even though the DPS is maybe a little bit faster, at least I've been with the beam combo, I just find supers easier to use, and looks like he does as well.
Yeah, they're a bit more precise too, because obviously the plasma beam can get blocked by Mother Brain's hand there.
Yeah, and also, you know, you have to be pretty, you know, if you're really experienced, it shouldn't be a hard thing to do, but having to make sure that that charge beam charges all the way before you shoot it.
I'm trying to maximize DPS, you can always let it off a little too early.
Machidi going ahead and going for the stand-up glitch.
He gets it. And doing the green shrimp. Boomerang Samus. Gonna use charge beams to speed along Mother Brain.
Yep.
I guess phase 4.
Well, phase 3. You know, it's the 3 places we're attacking her.
Yeah.
So ideally, he'll get 39 shots. The Charge Ice Wave Plasma combo doing the same damage as the Hyper Beam you get at the end. But you don't want to quite. If you go more than 40, it actually adds a little bit of lag. If you shoot her, if you actually damage her down all the way. So ideally, you want to get 1 shot. And of course, stand-up glitch having a few places where you have to be careful. You have to be in the air in a couple spots, so he's got 1 more of those coming up. And you don't want to be shooting when you transition to the hyper. Either one of those can soft lock your game. So right there, he was in the air at the right spot.
Oh, does a backflip.
Yeah. Yeah, he's good to go. Okay, notice he stopped shooting for a second there for the transition.
And done.
And what was that? Maybe 4 or 5 shots?
Yeah. So definitely got plenty of damage out in that phase. And all Chidi has to do is escape the planet. This is another spot where that moonfall actually becomes useful.
Yeah, there is a moonfall spot here.
Oh no!
And he messes up the shine spark. The easy shine spark, as opposed to the one in the climb room.
Or the Zeptite room.
Yeah. Slaughter's showing his tracker.
Showing off all the items, spring ball. What a world where he gets
Well, it is his favorite item.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, going to save the animals. Let's go, Chi.
Oh yeah.
Chi's the winner today.
Well, Chi's a good friend of Ponk's. We all know Ponk's propensity of saving the animals, so he figures he might as well.
That's a Chidi one. Congratulations, GG. And waiting to see all of them get out. What a guy. just wants to make sure that that they all get out of there before the lava rises. Does a little.
Yeah, going to doing Alcatraz is not as easy. Is a little with the room shaking and different items. He remembers he has bombs, so
yeah.
he goes out the other way. Yeah, I don't know if the animal surprise was turned off, if that was just the random thing you got, because sometimes you do actually get save the animals. Oh, is he going to try and do some speed echoes? Yeah, if he gets this is actually a really cool thing to see.
Hey, just a little bit of swag to finish it. Very cool. And Chidi is done with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 19 minutes, and 33 seconds. GG.
GG to Chidi. Nicely done. And here we're gonna actually watch those credits to see what's going on here. See where I really want to know where those
high jump boots were.
I want to know where those high jump boots were. I believe that's the only thing we didn't find.
Yeah.
Judging by Slaughter's tracker, which he's only missing Ice Beam and high jump since he also didn't get Ice Beam.
Yeah, even got those more useless items like X-ray and Grapple Beam.
No, I wouldn't call any. There's no useless items in Super Metroid. It's not like, you know, one nice thing, you know, the Link in the Past where you pick up, you know, one single arrow or single heart or some money when you've already got over 1,000 rupees or something. So we don't have any of those in Super Metroid. The Spacer can be argued to be useless if you've already got Plasma Beam, but other than that, I wouldn't call anything in this game useless. It's fun when you actually get to see the X-ray scope in the intended fashion. We saw that today when
used it to check
out. When Slaughter's was checking out the item in the reserve tank at wrecked ship. So
yeah,
it's always nice to see that on occasion. Plus, you know, nothing. It's always fun to watch those microwave boss strats. So a reminder. If you enjoyed this, then come back at 11 o'clock Eastern time. We're gonna have another one of these. I'm gonna probably.
Yeah, now to see what it is, I say give it a try. There's plenty of stuff can happen.
Yep, and I'm gonna probably try and do the commentary for that if no one else has signed up yet. Also, want to shout out that the Any % tournament is gonna be back. Next match we have.
Here's the items.
We're on. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. So so you see that first bit of information is all the various settings, and you can see where the transitions were. So yeah, that's a little hard to take in quickly.
Yeah.
As we go through that, so.
A lot of info.
And you know, so you have the web address if you want to play this on your own. And the gameplay statistics that we're used to already having. They're actually working on adding a few more statistics. That should be interesting when they get to that. Let's see. Anyway, as we get to that, so the semifinals, Z Music versus Behemoth, is going to be 6 Eastern time tomorrow. The other semi between Zosti and Oats and Goats has not been scheduled, so keep an eye out for that. But it'll be coming up.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that race.
Oh, absolutely.
Two Titans going head to head.
Oh, and we're gonna get. Oh, here we go. Major item location, and we're gonna get an old versus new route because Z Music's gonna run an old route and Behemoth will run new route. And I always like that. High jump boots. We're spring ball. No one was getting high jump today.
Yeah.
No one was getting high jump today. So.
Oh man. Good job, Shacktool. Hiding high jump boots away behind your sand wall.
Thanks to Canadian Owl for actually putting the link in chat. And again, follow the runners. Let me get Chidi in here. Because for whatever reason, they never added him here. I think that's it. Oh, Owl, you beat me. always can count on that. So anyway. It's done. Okay, so that's going to be it for us. So just that reminder, follow the runners, reminder of the race tonight, 11 Eastern, and the Any % race tomorrow at 6 Eastern. I hope to see you all there. Anything else you have, Monk?
Nope. Just make sure to follow the Speed Gaming channels as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Make sure you know when they're live. Plenty of other really great races happening here every day. And thank you for co-commentating.
Oh, it was a pleasure. Thank you for joining me as well, Monk. And it looks like we have an Ori randomizer next on this channel,
Awesome.
among other things going on the Speed Gaming channels. So I will go with my normal good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you may be.
See ya.